Yo, what is up, pussies? We are back with another episode of MogCast.
This is episode number 11 now, right?
Yeah.
So,
guys,
this one,
you guys know who this is, right? This is the Vikal.
we got the Swedish fish himself.
What are the nicknames we got? We got Big Lips. They call you Big Lips.
That one's good.
Sweet and sick cunt.
Swedish fish, that's what I call you. We got
Ollie Foreskin.
Foreskin is probably the most common one.
Yeah.
And then, but the Oliver Forslin is here. He is the co-owner of Vikal. I'm surrounded by two Vikal. Yeah, face the camera.
The Vikal virgins.
I had to let the guests get the angle today.
Yeah.
The Vikal virgins.
I will have you guys know. That the camera is more on Oliver's side, okay?
It is. Yeah.
I'm not actually
I'm
small.
just fucking big.
All right.
Let's get right into it.
Yeah, because I don't know like your guys' relationship. So this is kind of a question for both of you guys, just to, kick it off. Because obviously if I don't know, they probably don't know. It's like how you guys got in touch and eventually created Vikal.
I think it started because we just have a lot of friends in common.
Well, I'd known roughly just about you for months, but you only, it's weird because you were stuck around I think 10,000 followers or something, or 20K.
Yeah,
for months.
Yeah. Fuck.
And I'm I just didn't really think much of it. And then, we had friends in common, mainly Lex.
Yeah.
And from there, I just, we ended up following each other. We DM'd, and then
we met at the,
we met at the,
yeah, but we knew each other pretty good before that.
Yeah, we did, because we DM'd, we'd FaceTimed and stuff. And at that point, sometime around mid-2019, you really started to make a concerted effort on social media. And you basically made a pact at some point, I think late 2019, to post every day. And since then...
When I turned 18, bro, I was like, shit, I'm going to do this.
Yeah. And since then, you haven't missed a post. You haven't missed one day, right?
No.
Yeah, dude.
I posted every day since I turned 18.
Bro,
that is insane.
Yeah, and your growth has been fucking insane. Yeah. And that's the reason why because I learned from you or from him that you posted every single day.
Yeah.
So since October, I haven't missed a post. So it's not as long as you.
You missed one. You missed one.
Yeah, but it was in the beginning of October. Yeah, it was in the beginning of October.
So you haven't missed a post since late October.
Yeah, so it's been
that's fucking good.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do every single day.
Yeah.
And like you, and you even do twice a day even.
Yeah, I used to do twice a day, whatever.
Insane, and they were all high quality posts.
Yeah,
I
was just on my grind.
Your feed still looks amazing, but compared to the amount of effort that you were putting in early 2020, around that time, you were gaining upwards of 15,000 followers every week.
Yeah, for a couple weeks, months. Yeah,
that's insane.
Fucking sick.
You would send me his insights.
Wait, at how many followers were you at the time?
So when it kicked off, I probably had 30, 40K.
Yeah. And then I just noticed this.
Yeah,
a
month or two later, I was just 100K.
Just from Explore page.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you can see in your insights where your new followers are coming from, and it would be just every single one of his posts, 300 to 500,000 impressions from the Explore page. Every single one of his posts.
So you blew up on Instagram, but then how did Vikal start?
So
it's a good story actually.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
So we just really clicked well, and we both had an entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah.
So you would kind of be the person, out of all my friends, you would be the person I'd go to with some new business idea or goals for the future, or bro, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. Right. So eventually we were you know what, we should move in together, because we'd probably do really well together if we both are super entrepreneurially oriented. So we were going to move to LA, and we made plans to do this
in 2020
before the Arnold, right? Or was it after? I don't know.
No, it was before. I have a video on it. When I FaceTime you and we moved to LA.
Yeah. Because we'd actually made the plans, we'd organized the Airbnb. It was
everything
official.
was set, and then something happened called COVID-19.
Yeah. So it's funny because with you, I didn't meet you, and we moved in together, and that's literally exactly what I was going to do with him if COVID hadn't hit. Damn, life.
I don't think we should be saying
different.
C word though.
What, COVID?
Yeah.
Oh, no, shit. I mean, you can talk about it. You can say the word. Like, I mean, how do you think like news channels on YouTube operate? They've got to obviously mention COVID, but yeah, as long as we're not, saying all the shit about it that's actually true, that'll get you banned. But so we made the plans in like February 2020, something like that, to organize the Airbnb. We were going to move there that summer. We were counting down the fucking days.
I know.
We would text each other and be like, bro, 84 days or whatever. And then COVID hit and they said it was 2 weeks to slow the spread at first. So we were like, okay, we'll just.
And I think that was after the Arnold, wasn't it?
Yeah. Right around the time of the Arnold is when they started to close shit down. That was in March. Then it was 2 weeks to slow the spread, which turned into like a month. And we were still hopeful, but we were like, okay, we'll move this 1 month ahead.
Yeah.
And then it turned into moving it another month ahead. And then I think one more.
And then we were like,
and then after that, it was still closed in like August. And we were like, had to scrap the LA idea, which sucked. But talk about the merch.
Yeah. So we were like, okay, we're moving to LA, whatever. We should make merch, like LA merch, because that'd be fucking sick. Yeah. So we had this, I don't know what our plans were.
Well, at first it was just, remember, we were thinking of literally just making like
a t-shirt or like tank top
that had both of our heads on it.
Yeah.
But kind of like take a picture of our head and then like make it artsy, make it look like someone drew it. And it would be us in like sunglasses facing each way. And it would just be like,
oh my God, bro.
And it would have like palm trees in the back. So it was going to be super like California oriented merch.
Yeah.
And then eventually it turned into like actually turning it into a real company.
Yeah. Because we were like, should we name our merch something? And that's where the name came up.
Vikal.
Yeah.
So we figured the Cal part, California, obviously.
Yeah.
And then we couldn't just call it Cal. So we were trying to figure out some word that kind of corresponded with.
Bro, I remember when we sat on FaceTime for like 4 hours with your mom. And we were
did my mom come up with the name or did we?
Your mom came up with Vikal.
Shout out to my mom for coming up with that name. Because when I ask her to do something, when I ask her to help me with like social media stuff, she gets super into it. Bro, she designed Resolute logo. And I think she came up with the Resolute name as well. I'm like, Mom, I want to do like this program, but it's going to be like recurring. It's going to have all this stuff. I need like a name for it. And I kind of gave her just like some ideas of what I wanted. And she literally wrote a whole list of potential names and logos.
That's
and
the
same thing with Vikal. So we figured like vitality, vigorous, vital. Yeah. All of these start with VI. So it just kind of made sense to have it be Vikal. Yeah. But we also wanted it to be something that someone who was just shopping around for gym clothes, they didn't have to know who we were.
Yeah, that's why we wanted a proper name for it. Yeah. Otherwise, we could just name it, I don't know,
Oliver and James Merch,
whatever.
But then people would kind of have to be fans of us in order to buy it.
Yeah.
We wanted something like with Greg O'Gallagher, he has Kino Body.
Yeah.
Which you don't have to know who Greg is to know what Kino Body is. That's kind of the idea that
because even though we were both signed with a company at the time, so like we couldn't like make an actual company.
Yeah,
we still like wanted to make more sales.
Bro, I just thought of a dope ass name.
What
that y'all could have had? Like it'd be like foreign.
What?
Foreign.
Foreign.
Foren. Foreign. Because it's like Forslin and then English.
Maybe if we ever make a foreign exchange
foreign sick, bro. Like foreign.
Yeah, foreign. That's pretty hard.
Yeah, that's pretty good for foreign exchange.
I'm gonna have to grab foreign before any of these guys
trademark.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how fucking Vikal started.
Yeah.
Well, we reached out to the company that we were working for at the time.
Gymshark.
Ran things.
Say their name.
No, he who must not be named.
Yeah.
And we reached out and no hate to Gymshark, but we reached out and we said, yo, can we do this? And they were like, yeah, it shouldn't be an issue. But I don't think they really heard it. They were like, yeah, it shouldn't be an issue. And then we just took that and ran with it, got it manufactured. And then
we got like a couple hundred stringers.
Yeah, I think, yeah. It was a few hundred, and then
the secret stringers.
Yeah. The first stringers, the OG stringers. And then the boxes were just sitting at my house because they didn't want us to sell them. And then I kind of forgot about it.
Well, why don't you talk about what happened?
What do you mean?
I think you might have already touched on this, but how...
Well, I did in my own video, but I can like retouch on it.
Yeah, you should retouch on it. Like,
but basically...
They were cool with it, and then all of a sudden...
Yeah, I mean, they weren't like over the moon about it, but they said verbatim it shouldn't be a problem. And then it ended up being a problem once we already had the stringers like at the house.
Once they realized y'all weren't fucking around, they were like, okay, it's a problem now.
Yeah. And then they basically said, look, which was very nice of them. They could have just told me to fuck off, but they said, we'll pay for the manufacturing price of the stringers. So the amount that it cost us to buy them, they would pay us back. And then they wanted us to basically recycle the stringers. That never ended up happening. We didn't get the money from them because I didn't end up recycling them because I just got lazy. I'd have to like drive 40 minutes with all these boxes. So I just got lazy, which was perfect because a couple months later they ended up dropping me. And then I'm like, all right, let's go.
Why did you leave?
I left because of Vikal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to do my own shit, you know?
Yeah.
That's what life's
It wasn't too hard to convince him. Well, it was a little bit at first.
Yeah.
But I just stayed persistent. I was like, leave Gymshark.
Yeah, like in Dubai, bro, you and Hannah were like, yo, you should leave.
Yeah.
But no, I just want to do my own shit. I'm very entrepreneurish, like you said. You are as well. So it just feels cool to have, your own stuff.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's more of like a long-term thing versus if you get sponsored. I mean, it's kind of different with our sponsors because like Gorilla, Young LA, I can't see myself leaving something like Gorilla for a very fucking long time. But with just normal companies, the way that sponsorships go, it's not really meant to be a decades-long commitment. But when you start your own company, you're kind of committing to it.
Yeah, you build it up.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all on you.
It's like a long process, We've been doing this for now, like, I don't know, a year now.
What, Vikal specifically? Yeah,
we've
literally.
been Vikal for a year.
Yeah.
And we have not even dropped a
we dropped one. We dropped
the stringers, but like
sold very fucking quickly. Yeah. And now
then
there's
this
just
time
so much
around,
pent-up demand.
This time around, it's going to be retarded. It's going to be super fast.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know. Because there's a lot of pent-up demand. And we have actually like, the manufacturer on the last one wasn't bad, but it just wasn't the quality that I wanted. Like, it wasn't double stitched. Some of the seams fell out after I'd washed it like 20 or 30 times. And the new ones, the screen printing, the actual logo on the fabric is much more sturdy. It's not going to wash off. And it's all double stitched. Like, it feels like actually really high quality. So
I'm
very
excited. Bro.
Yeah, we've been doing Vikal for a year, but we've really only been this massive push has been like for the last few months. Yeah. Because like once you left Gymshark, that was in February. Was it
like January, February, something like that?
And only after that did we actually really go balls to the wall and reaching out to all these manufacturers, finding one that we really liked,
a distributor,
setting up
meetings, whatever.
Yeah, and like a lot of clothing companies will just buy stock samples and put their own logo on it, but obviously we want to actually make this legit and not just have it be a quick money scheme. So we had to send in measurements, which fucking took forever, and like tweak this and tweak that. So it was just a long process, but we're finally ready.
Well, you guys have to think about it like me wearing it and you guys wearing it in videos and pictures. That's like it's so much advertisement.
I know.
That's like free pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, basically. And it's like,
and so many.
I never ask you.
No, I know.
I've never once asked you to put on a Vikal
stringer,
I know. Which is how I know they're fucking sick.
Yeah.
Because you just like wear them when you want. So
what I'm saying is like the hype is like fucking gonna be crazy because
tons of
they've seen it all over Instagram and
yeah.
So you're
Vikal.
You're originally from Sweden, right?
Yeah, raised and born.
So what?
Born and raised.
Raised and born. This guy
Oliver
said,
raised and born Forslin.
Yeah, raised and born. Raised first, and then I got born.
Yeah. So what's it like? What's Sweden like? Because you don't spend much time there.
Nah, Sweden's fucking boring.
Shit.
Yeah, it's pretty shit.
Yeah.
But don't they have government's pretty ass? Like the people there is just boring.
What's the old tax rate looking like?
It's pretty high, bro.
Is it high as the States?
Oh,
yeah,
higher, way higher, because they have a lot of socialized programs. Like I think they have socialized medicine, right? Like universal medicine, or some shit like that. So there's more of like a safety net, but everyone has to pay into it, so the taxes are like much higher.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure like the Swedish girls are beautiful, right?
They're
is that like the only thing? Is that the only thing good about Sweden? That's the only thing
I like about Sweden. Yeah, bro.
Like that whole area, like the whole Netherlands area.
Yeah, blue. It's blue eye, blonde.
Yeah,
absolutely beautiful girls.
Yeah.
Yep. Same with Russia, and just the surrounding Russian states. I remember I went to Belarus.
You been to Russia?
Belarus, which is right outside Russia. It used to be part of Russia and the Soviet Union. Then it broke off, but it's still the Russian people. You know. So the Belarusians look the same as the Russians. But I remember when I stepped outside, it's like everyone walking past me was like an LA 7 or higher.
Bro.
And I was like, what is going on right now?
Obviously, they can't see listening or watching, but I went to class with this girl. She's a little beat now that I think about it. But like you could tell she's Russian.
Oh, you can tell Russians right away, too. They have like Russian girls
you can tell. Yeah.
Dude, I remember I can never tell if she wanted to smash. I don't think she ever did. But she had like this thick accent.
Yeah.
Bro, girls with an accent. I should be talking about girls, bro. Dude, girls with accents though is like I don't know.
It depends which kind. I mean, Russian girl accent.
She had a Russian
one. Is pretty nice, but I also have this feeling like, are you gonna try to kill me?
Yeah,
because I've seen way too many spy movies.
Yeah. Well, or like Spanish accents, they're pretty nice.
Yeah.
Like Poppy and shit.
You like when they call you Poppy?
Yeah, right.
Call me Poppy.
No, accents, they're pretty nice for
in Sweden, the girls.
Yeah,
but in
Swedish girls.
Yeah. What language do they speak in Sweden? Swedish.
Yeah.
Can you speak some Swedish for us? Say
hi, my name's Oliver. I'm so happy to be on the podcast right now.
Hej, jag heter Oliver och jag är jätteglad att vara med på eran podcast.
Damn, there's a lot of
yeah. It's kind of got
Sweden's gonna be like, yo.
It's got a kind of has a distinct sound to it.
Yeah.
You think people are watching from like your home or like maybe?
Yeah, bro. Like
you think they're watching with maybe what's it called? Subtitles? Swedish?
Nah.
I think most Swedish people
we speak
English.
pretty good English, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, most people in other countries, like English is kind of the universal language. And that's kind of why I feel uncultured sometimes not knowing another language. Because I almost have like English speaking privilege where most countries that I go to, everyone's going to know a little bit of English.
Yeah.
But people in Mexico aren't going to know Swedish. People in Russia aren't going to know Mandarin. But people in all those countries usually will know a little bit of English, enough to like get by and greet and stuff like that. So I think it's really no homo. I think it's an attractive quality for anyone, guy or girl. Just overall, it's an appealing quality to be able to speak multiple languages. And I wish that I had paid more attention in Spanish class.
Yeah, but I don't want to speak just Spanish, bro.
Yeah, Spanish is pretty like...
Yeah, Spanish is like, eh. Oh, what language you speak
anything.
Spanish?
Yeah,
but anything.
That is true. It's better than nothing.
It's better than just speaking English.
I wish I spoke like something dope like Russian.
Like
Russian's
bro.
pretty sick.
I want to speak something that like no one knows. Actually, no, but who would I talk to?
You would just talk to yourself. Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, I'd be on a first date and I'd be like, yo, I can speak another language, and then I just start speaking it. Like, what the fuck are you saying?
Yeah, or you could absolutely curse me out when I piss you off, but in a different language, so I wouldn't know what you were saying.
Yeah, but I do it anyways in English.
You'd be like, oh, fucking James fucking hate this guy. But it would all be in Russian. I'd be like, what'd you just say?
We need to address the question that probably a lot of people are...
The elephant in the room.
Yeah. Is the natty status of Oliver. So what
is the status?
What is the natty status?
What is the natty status of
I mean, look at this fucking guy. What do you guys think?
No, but I cannot give you guys like an answer like that because of legal reasons, but...
He lives in Sweden, so...
Yeah, but I've never claimed natty when I'm not, so...
That is true. I can attest to that.
Yeah. I've never said like, guys, I'm fucking natty when I haven't been natty.
That is true.
So if I did a transformation video 14 to 17,
yeah,
where I got a lot of fucking hate and I claimed natty, I was not in there.
Yeah. Back in that
transformation
video,
did it look like
it was in fact natty?
Did it look like I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen it.
Bro, I had a shit ton of acne. I was just finished with my cut. I was pretty full. Took loads of pictures, half natty angles, whatever lighting.
Yeah,
I look fucking sick. I was 17, just about to turn 18. Posted that video and it sort of got 500,000 views. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that what kickstarted your career?
Not really.
No. It was the posting every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
But since then, you were kind of plateaued, and you've put a lot of muscle on since then for one reason or another. So that's cool. That's interesting little factoid. But because of the whole laws in Sweden, you know, we're not going to get too deep into this. We're just going to move right on. Bro, I think because it's very stingy over there. Very, very stingy.
Yeah. I think part of the reason But
I haven't been like...
We know you haven't lied.
No.
You haven't lied. You're not fake natty.
No, I'm not a fake natty because, you know.
When's the last time you claimed natty?
I don't know, like...
A year?
Yeah.
Something like that.
A year and a half, something like that.
Take from that what you will.
But dude, I think a lot of this, like, cause I posted with you and someone was like, wow, dude. And same with Zach. It's like, wow, dude, you're hanging out with the fake natty. It's like, bro,
Zach hasn't claimed natty.
I'm natty as fuck right now, though, sort of.
Well, he claimed natty like a while ago, but it was like months and months ago. But I mean, like if I'm in that boat, like if I'm natural up to a certain point, and I'm claiming natural up to that certain point, and then I stop talking about it, I guess it's just natural that people are going to assume that I'm still natural, even once I stop claiming it.
Mm-hmm. Unless you go out there.
Unless you go out and say, hey, guys, I'm on gear.
Yeah.
You know? But in a lot of cases...
And then Greg Doucette dropped a video.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going to say is like, the Greg Doucette thing, the natty or nots, they don't do... I feel like...
But it's so funny because I was natty in everything he said.
Where you claim natty,
yeah, like everything he said in that video was wrong.
So Greg,
I did a response video which got like a little bit of hate.
Yeah,
but everything I said in that video was true.
Did he remake a thing and said that you weren't natty, or that said that he was wrong?
No.
He probably just was running low on content and was like, who's another person I can make a natty or not on.
The thing I hate is that there's so many people that go off the video and they're like, oh, Greg Doucette said that.
That's what I'm saying.
You cannot be natty.
It's because
you're a fake fucking natty.
That's right.
And that's what I'm thinking. Like, people look... Okay, don't get me wrong. Greg's a smart guy. But, like, people... I used to. People look at him like, fucking God. Like,
yes, dude.
Like, it's like, oh, Greg Doucette says it. It must be true.
Yeah.
But it's like... I mean, he's just human, bro. He can make mistakes. He can make mistakes as well. And so,
especially with his recent videos, a lot of his recent videos,
I haven't even watched him in a while.
Yeah, I don't watch it much.
I haven't either.
I can't stand the yelling. Yeah. Greg, I'm sorry, I can't.
I'm sorry as well, Greg, but I mean, you got to give it to the guy. He's found his niche. There's certain people, I guess they like that kind of drill sergeant vibe when they watch videos, but there's certain people that just like being screamed at. But when you watch, I know that's not his normal character, because when you watch his old videos, he's talking like I'm talking.
Yeah.
Like he's just talking normally. Yeah. And when you hear him off camera,
Yeah, he's normal.
Normally.
On his stories, he's normal.
Yeah.
It's like,
so,
hey guys, what's on?
Yo, what is up with... Real quick, what is up with him fucking cooking his wife?
Or his
girlfriend.
like roasting her?
Yeah.
And stuff?
I feel so bad for her because I know she's laughing it off. I want to let you finish and then we'll get into after.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he's probably just cooking her to be funny, like roasting her.
Yeah, and I know she's laughing it off, but low-key in the back of her head, she's like, fuck.
You think? I mean, it depends what he's saying. If he's like...
He goes, I'm eating... Think about it in his voice. Greg, I love you, okay? I'm eating ice cream and popcorn. And what's my wife eating? Pizza. And she's like, I like pizza, Greg. And he's like, I like pizza too. And it's like,
oh, that's
it's kind of mean, bro.
Yeah,
like obviously I can't say that she feels bad.
I mean, that's okay. Honestly, that's some shit I do to Hannah, and it's just because.
But on story though, like every other day.
Because if you take a look at Hannah, she has a fucking amazing body. So it's like, I don't care about cooking her. Like, I don't care about roasting her for something like that.
If she wants to be dedicated, she can, because she's done a show.
Yeah, exactly. She's literally done a show. So it's like, I'll roast her for something.
Same with Allie. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would roast Hannah for something that I know she's not insecure about, because I know that like if she's eating junk food, I know she's got crack genetics and she can handle that. Like, you know, when she's in the off season, she doesn't have the most flawless diet ever. So it's like, I just know she can handle that, and she's still gonna have a great body.
That's true.
Maybe it could just be that case where, you know,
yeah, obviously I don't know that. I don't know the situation, obviously. But dude, Greg,
what
I was gonna say, like Greg's fan base is just like a huge cult as well.
Yeah.
Which I know.
I want to know like who is in that Greg cult, or like the dude.
Yeah, honestly,
like the one joke where it's like
so overused,
blank
bro.
than last time. So like any verb.
More Coca-Cola than last time.
Yeah, or any noun. Yeah,
bigger table than last time.
Bigger table than last time. Better
bigger sushi than last time. Better
Guys,
mics than last time.
I don't want to see that shit on my post because one, that's not me. That's Greg's thing.
Yeah.
The last time joke is Greg's thing. So leave that shit on Greg's.
Bro. Greg is gonna come out.
Yeah, he's gonna.
He's gonna do a whole video. MogCast episode 11. Fuck all these guys.
Fuck these
guys. And it's gonna be the intro is gonna be these guys new to the industry. They think they can just come and make fun of me. I'm a veteran.
Oh yeah, he's actually, dude. The Greg disciples are about to Greg. Greg.
It's over for us,
Greg.
bro.
But dude,
we're gonna get ratioed.
Yeah, yeah, dude. The cult was
just kidding. I mean, our MogCast episodes pull as many views as his regular channel. Like we're getting basically 100K every episode. Yeah. So I don't know, and we do have a cult following, but I mean, there's no like
Greg's so mainstream.
Exactly. I can criticize Greg because at the end of the day, I just want to make it clear that like I respect his hustle. I know that he's all about money, which, you know, some people are like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying that like he doesn't care about his fans or anything. I'm just saying like he's very money oriented, and I can appreciate that attribute of just like really hustling hard. Dude makes 2 fucking videos every day.
Yeah.
He's doing cookbooks. Like,
yeah, he's got he's got a whole crew in his house doing like.
Yeah,
he's got like literally people living at his house just like doing stuff for him because he's that busy.
Yeah,
and his cookbook
cannot sleep more than 6 hours a night. Like he has to wake up,
come up with
do a little cycling on his bike, and then fucking get to work all day. Like he grinds hard, but just in terms of his content, yeah, I mean, I just think that he found his niche and he just super went after it. Like starts every video screaming. Personally, if I had to give some constructive criticism, which is completely out of my league, I would say the screaming is actually funny sometimes when it's warranted. Like when he came after Isaiah Miranda, that's when it's warranted to scream and get emotional.
Or the Chef Rush.
Like,
Chef Rush.
Yeah, Chef Rush.
The
how dare you call me racist? Yeah,
dude,
I heard that, bro.
Yes, you have to watch, bro.
No, I was like, let's fucking go, Greg. Because I liked hearing him stand up. Like, I don't like people just pulling the race card like that.
Yeah.
So I liked hearing him get super fucking heated and stand up for himself.
Yeah.
But I think when it's like, this Coca-Cola is so good right now, it's like, bro, you got to tone it down sometimes or it loses its value, you know? But
I mean, it's working for him, bro. So
it is working
who the fuck are we? Hey, man.
Anyone can talk shit online, and that includes us.
Shout out Greg. And dude, his cookbooks fucking kill it, bro. He had a video where he was talking about the reviews on his cookbook, and I think he had on his first cookbook, I think he had it was an outrageous number of reviews. And so think about all the people that bought, and when I did the math, it was like over $1 million, like accrued dollars.
Yeah, just from the people who left reviews.
So think about all the people.
Let's say that's 5% of people, then that's $20 million.
Bro, I'm telling you, this guy is so loaded, bro. It is ridiculous.
He's just chilling, bro.
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
and that shit's so motivating as well.
It is. It really is motivating, especially knowing like he's open about like his past with getting indicted for like the gear stuff, like trying to smuggle gear, selling gear.
It's kind of baller, bro.
And and then like trying on YouTube the classic, like trying all these different things and making kind of monotone videos, and none of them were really gaining traction. And it's funny because I'd actually heard of Greg Doucette back in like before he was popping. Like, bro, I watched this video 2017.
I watched some video of him like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
When he was talking about SARMs and stuff, that was how I found him.
When this was way before he was popping. Like he did not have a setup. He wasn't yelling. And I don't remember really watching too many of his videos, but I just remember in my head, he was categorized as like really knowledgeable science guy. And now the way he's categorized in my head is like pop-in influencer, kind of. You know, like obviously he still has all that same knowledge, but he doesn't get into the nitty gritty science behind it in his videos as much anymore as someone like Derek does.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, with Greg, it's like, dude, his content is become, I feel like you can only, cause dude, you could tell he's, I mean, 2 videos a day, bro. You're going through a lot of content, and you can tell he's like trying to like switch into different avenues. Like today I saw one, it was like, what's in my refrigerator? There was like more fridge than last. I think the video was like something like more room than last time. What's in my refrigerator? Wow. And so it was like talking about what's in the refrigerator. But like I remember watching him, and it was like me actually learning about calorie deficit. But you could only talk about like a calorie deficit and counting calories and all that so many times, right? Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. But I mean, good for him, man. He's fucking killing it.
Yeah, he's killing it.
It's enough Greg slander though before we get fucking.
Well, I think it was an equal amount of slander. Because honestly, if I met the guy, I'd be starstruck. I'd be like, holy shit. Like,
you'd mog him. You would mog him.
I don't know.
He'd be 3 inches taller than him. And
how tall is he?
5'6", I believe.
Yeah, but he's pretty fucking big. I mean, he would just status mog me. Like, it doesn't matter how I look next to him in a picture.
Yeah, it's just
I'd still be the child.
Yeah. He's got that he's got the hearing aid, which I think is the coolest thing ever, because you can see a little wire and he looks like a cyclops, like he's part machine. So he's got like the hearing aid, and like imagine him in his bike suit with like the 6 sunglasses and like a dope ass like
looks like a RoboCop.
Yeah, exactly. Dope ass like helmet and what do you call it? The singlet thing that you wear.
Definite RoboCop.
Yeah, dude, imagine him as a bike police. And he's like, pull over.
There's someone cruising down at 80 and he's behind him doing 80 on the bike.
He's just he's doing 80 on the bicycle because his quads are so massive. And he's like on the freeway, like, pull over. He's got his gun. Fuck, dude. All right.
So I posted something on my story earlier, just asking for questions. And I got a shit ton, and we wrote down a few of the best. So, for one, this is a question that I get a lot, especially from people that they're not even necessarily aspiring influencers, but they just want to know how to make their pictures look better. How do we like edit our pictures briefly? Because I know not everyone's going to be interested in this, but how do we edit our pictures? In terms
it really depends on the picture, bro.
It does depend on our picture.
Sometimes if the picture look like really good.
Yeah.
I
mean, for one,
I just
don't use Instagram to edit. Yeah, that's my main thing.
Yeah, I've done it in some pictures. I just throw some structure on there.
Oh yeah, structure and sharpen.
Yeah,
he's saying don't take a
like
plain
a filter.
No. Yeah,
Lightroom,
just throw.
Yeah. So that's the main thing. Is
the main thing
Lightroom
that automatically is going to upgrade your pictures right off the bat is if you get some sort of camera, that can shoot raw.
RAW
is a file format, so your phone shoots in.
You can shoot RAW on like some iPhones.
JPEG. Oh yeah, there is actually a new update you can shoot RAW in, but honestly,
you need a camera if you want.
You need a camera. You can get one. You can get the Canon G7X used for like $500.
Yeah, that's one I blew out with.
Last.
Yeah, $400. Let's say you can get reasonably used G7X Mark II for $400. That shoots RAW. It takes nice quality pictures. Then what you do, you take the little SD card out after you get your pictures, put it into your computer, download Lightroom Classic, and from there, honestly, the best thing to do from there is watch YouTube videos, because we could get into the nitty-gritty here.
Nah, that'd be too much.
It's just too much, and each picture is going to be different. But like you can play around with the highlights, the shadows, and just drag different things until they look good, and then you can really get into the nitty-gritty and play with the color curves and how the colors look and selective edits. It goes really deep. So the biggest thing, get yourself a camera that can shoot RAW and download Lightroom Classic and get really good at that program.
But do not over edit, because I have some photos that I've over edited because I look back on them, I'm like, damn, dude, I fucked this edit up. Way too over edited.
Oh yeah.
It just looks like shit.
You want it to look like almost like
you want it to look natty, yeah. You want it to look natty, but at the same time it's just not.
Yeah. Like that picture of you, the one that you posted a few days ago in the bathtub, but you're in jeans and you're sitting in front.
Yeah.
To an untrained eye, that looks like someone just took a casual picture, but I can tell
just like a fucking
you fucked with that picture
clarity,
so much.
Highlights, fucking so much to go into, bro.
Yeah, because the actual camera is gonna take the picture raw. So it's really not even going to look that good when it's raw usually.
You just got to learn, bro. Just do it a lot.
But once you edit it up,
hold on, I got to let Cal
looked beautiful. But hey, Cal.
I'm going to let him out.
Oh,
he
ate, you have to shit?
He ate like 30 minutes ago, so don't want him to poop in the house.
You want me to pause this or just keep on going?
I'm listening.
Fuck. Jesus Christ, Sush. Fucking everything up, man.
What were we talking about?
Well, we were talking about editing, but honestly, there's so much to get into. I mean, I guess I can just quickly cover what RAW is. So when you take a picture on your phone or a camera that's shooting in JPEG, all the light is going to enter the camera and get recorded, but then it's going to get compressed.
Just saying, I don't even know this shit.
Okay, well, basically, all of that information in the form of light hitting the camera sensor is going to get compressed into a JPEG.
Yeah.
So a JPEG is going to have less information in the file, but it's going to look nicer right out of the camera. Yeah, like if I had to choose which one to
post, I used to like shoot JPEG and then just do a little bit of editing.
Yeah. That's basically that's like the
cuz I didn't know shit, bro. I just did something and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean, if you expose a JPEG picture properly, it can look pretty damn good, but you're going to have basically what RAW pictures give you is the ability to edit them way fucking more. Because a JPEG out of some cameras might only be 2 megabytes per picture, but then from that same camera, a RAW picture will be 25 megabytes. Yeah. So 10 times that amount of information per picture. You can
just play around with it way more.
Yeah, you can play around with the highlights, the shadows. Like, you'll notice it when you're editing. It's just a completely different experience. You can drag up the shadows and you'll see detail come out of dark parts of the picture that you didn't even know was there. So
it's pretty sick.
But anyway, give a nice old smile to the camera. The new pearly whites.
New pearly whites?
You went to
I went to Turkey for a week because I sorted my teeth out because they were, I don't know, I didn't like them.
I'd never noticed that they were fucked up personally.
But when I showed you, did you notice when I showed you?
Well, I mean, when you showed me the side by side, it looked completely different. I'm sure mine would too. I get the heebie-jeebies when I think about them filing each one of my teeth down to a little stub.
It was not that bad, honestly. Like, they didn't like file them down because they're veneers, so it's just like a thing they put on like that, just to cover up sort of the normal teeth. They have to shave them down a little.
I saw different. With some pictures, I don't know if it was veneers or like.
No, that's crowns. That's crowns.
Crowns. So they, is that completely different?
Yeah, I have 4 of those back here, but you don't see them.
No, because I saw a picture of someone going like this, like smiling for the camera before they get either the crowns or veneers or whatever they are put on.
And it's just
and it was little tiny stubs.
No, mine aren't like that. Like my bottom ones are like totally normal.
Oh, really? So they hardly even filed them down?
No, barely.
So does it feel then, if they put them over your teeth, does it feel like it's pushing your lips out?
No.
Or do you not really notice it?
So they have to like, I'll do it this way. My teeth were like out like that, so they have to like file them down. So now they're more like straight, you know.
Oh, okay, straight down and straight up? Okay, I got you. So it actually helped your bite too.
Yeah.
Because your bite was fucked.
I couldn't close my thingy, my bite, but now like, you know.
So don't you have to go back though and like get them redone? 15?
Yeah. So I'm hopefully gonna.
Did you guys already talk about the price?
No.
How much were the veneers?
I got them for free, but they're usually like, it depends on where you go. They're pretty expensive here, I think.
Bro, because I thought in Turkey, 10K, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I thought they were like 60 grand.
No, really? Like it depends on where you get.
Like I know Young Thug. You guys know who Young Thug is. His veneers are fucking insane. His were expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
How much was yours? $9K?
Yeah, like $9K. But that's because Turkey is cheap in general. And stuff like that. And they're pretty good at it.
On top of that, you got it for free because
I got it for free.
Yeah, so you just had to post them on your story.
Yeah.
And
bro,
I just saw this selfie.
I saw you were getting like hella ice cream shakes and stuff. Bro, it looks so sick.
Yeah.
I kind of want veneers.
I don't want veneers.
On pictures, I was like, bro, your teeth are too perfect.
Yeah.
But then now when I'm looking at you in person, they're not bad at all.
Yeah, you don't really.
Wait, so close your mouth fully
I still have a little gap.
Like, bro, they look fucking beautiful. No homo.
Because my front teeth, like my top teeth,
Yeah.
they kind of come. I don't have like a
maybe get crowns on them,
but they come in front a little bit. But I just thought that was normal because it feels normal when I close.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's just my bite is like my bite is still a little fucked.
Okay.
But it's just like my teeth.
Has anyone said anything like out in the open?
Yeah, like a lot of people.
Like not social media, not social media. Like
no social. Yeah, the guy at the gym the other day, he was like, "Yo, bro, are those real?" And I was like, "Nah."
Oh, really?
you was there. He was in front of me.
I don't know.
Have any birds?
Yeah.
Have any birds? Anything?
Nah, but they love him, bro.
Yeah, because girls love good teeth.
Bit
Dude, wait.
Well,
can't you?
They look more like a little more natural now.
Yeah.
Because when you first got them, they were like too white.
Yeah, but that was the pictures as well.
Just don't brush your teeth for like 2 weeks. Wait, can't you control can't you choose the tone though?
Yeah, but I went just with the whitest one because they're gonna turn like they're not gonna stay fully white for 10 years. You know?
Do you brush them normal?
Yeah.
Do you floss?
Yeah, I have to floss a lot.
Dude,
can you get cavities in a veneer?
I don't know.
No,
not in the veneer itself. And if you have crowns, you cannot get it at all.
Wait, so if you open your mouth,
look, you can see. If you're looking here,
normal teeth.
I see your normal one. I think.
Oh.
You can see like I have one crown. Like I'll come closer.
Oh yeah. So literally, it just goes right over.
Wait, show the
surface.
camera a big smile. Big smile. That'll be a thumbnail.
But no, yeah, it was worth it. I like him so.
Dude, I kind of want veneers.
But
because at first I was like, no fucking way. Well, actually, when I was like in middle school, I'd be like, dude, veneers are so sick because I saw like all these.
I didn't even know what the fuck it was. You know?
Oh, really?
No.
Because I saw all these rappers getting them. I was like, bro, I want veneers when I'm rich and old. And so now I see you with veneers, and I'm like, they're not actually like they're probably worth it, bro. Honestly, for perfect teeth. But my teeth aren't fucked, so it's like. But I feel like yours weren't fucked, were they?
Yeah, they were pretty fucked. Should I show them the picture?
Yeah.
Why not just get like braces then?
Cause
social media.
Braces take longer, man.
Yeah.
And it was just too late, you know.
And dude, honestly, veneers versus braces, what's the
but
price difference?
I could fuck around with Invisalign plus teeth whitening. Like that's personally what I want. True. I don't know why.
Keep the natty.
Yeah, I just like natty teeth. For me personally, but
bro, look at the difference, bro.
Show the show the camera.
Yeah, show the camera.
You think they'll see?
I don't know. Maybe we'll just put it on the screen.
Whatever.
We're at 50 minutes in.
It would be 54.
Okay.
Sorry.
Wait, we've been talking for 50
46. 46. So that picture right there is his teeth, before and after.
Yeah.
Dude, I kind of want that.
A lot of people hate on it though. Not a lot.
No,
like
I haven't seen any hate.
I saw hate on the picture.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's social media.
Yeah.
How much are yeah, I mean, bro, they're gonna hate on you if you have shitty teeth. So why not have them hate on you when you got 10 grand in your mouth?
That's true.
I mean, yeah, but you could say the same about like a diamond grill. Like, oh, how are you gonna hate on me when I have all this money in my mouth? It's like I happily will. I think it looks goofy as fuck.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. Fuck you, man.
But yo, speaking of veneers, teeth, mouth, taste buds. Anabar.
12,000 to 30,000.
So, if you guys don't know,
let me try one of those.
We are sponsored by Anabar, the best protein bar company in the world. Code MOG to save 10%.
Yeah, sold out, guys, but
they're all sold out.
Coming back soon.
Yeah,
and this is the best flavor by far. Well,
no. I don't think it is. I think it's high.
Bro, they're pretty big.
Yeah.
How many calories?
280 in this one.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But it tastes fucking amazing.
It's like a candy bar.
This has as you're eating this, remember that it has 21 grams of protein in it. And go slow so you don't rip any of those beautiful veneers out.
Can't wait.
Shit. Nah, I didn't drop it. That's fuck. It's like Snickers.
Tastes like a candy bar, right?
Yeah, like Snickers, whatever.
Yeah. Reese's.
Because it's made with peanuts.
But this one has Fruity Pebbles in it. Can you taste the Fruity Pebbles?
Yeah. Fuck, that's
good.
Honestly, like that's.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And he's with My Protein, so like, and they have their own.
Don't mention that. Don't mention that.
Yeah. But no, it's a good bar.
Homie said,
yeah, he can say that.
He said, I can't eat.
No,
I can't eat the whole thing because of my veneers. Oh yeah.
Protein bars.
Can you take a bite of an apple right now?
Oh, that would be rough.
What would happen? It would hurt.
I don't know. Either all my teeth just fucking get stuck in the apple and I open my mouth and I have no teeth, or shit. It just hurts. But no, I can eat this because protein bars are usually like really dense, you know. Mm-hmm. This just like
it's like Reese's bar,
it's like
Reese's cup, but in bar form. Yeah. So, damn, he's gonna chow down the whole bar.
I want veneers.
Can't stop.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with veneers right now.
All right, maybe after the pod you can look more into veneers. But so another question we got. Well, we've got just like influencer living. You wrote down influencer living. What did you mean by that?
You said that you love, like you're living the influencer life.
I am,
and I would say we're influencers, but we're not really living that influencer.
Nah, but I'm just
we're not.
Like you're traveling,
you guys are
bro.
Chilling.
You're traveling. You're fucking.
You're getting like brand deals and stuff. Getting free veneers. Getting free this, free that.
Yeah,
you're like
taking a little more advantage.
Yeah. You are. We are.
Nothing bad.
Fucks.
Like there's a lot of people doing that, but like it's a good life. You know, it's cool. There's like people don't understand how much like pressure it's on you, or I don't know how to say it, but like.
Yeah, no, I had
somebody always thinking of, you know,
dude. I had somebody
of what?
I don't know, just like coming up with new things and like, like now this was my first. I posted a video today actually, and it was my first video in like a month, and bro, I just felt so lazy and like, I don't know, I just felt like shit.
Yeah.
When I was at home, I was home for like 4 or 5 weeks. I was like, bro, am I gonna do this anymore? Like I was fucking depressed.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Do what?
Like, I don't know, social media
Fitness.
in general.
Holy shit.
Bro, it hit me hard because I had no motivation and I had to do it anyway.
Yeah.
But I obviously, I'm going to get back on track soon. Mm-hmm. That's one of the reasons I flew out of the country. But
yeah, and it's been great since then. I mean,
you
fucking edited a YouTube video in like 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Like less
I'm back now,
than an hour. So
it's just a lot of up and downs. Living like the influencer life, whatever, it's pretty cool because you can like do what you love. Yeah. And you get a lot of things out of it, you know.
But people think it's like you said. People think it's a lot easier than it is. Like I would consider like your life is okay. It's not hard in the sense that, you know, you're struggling, you're working every day, but it's hard in it's like mental almost.
Yeah,
like,
mental.
It's like. I mean, you have what, 450K?
482 now, right?
482.
Okay, so 482, and then some posts probably get like almost 1 million reach. So think about like 1 million people are looking at you, and like every single story you post is getting viewed and shit. It's not a hard profession, but it's.
Well, we've talked about this before in the pod, but just like framing it in the way that it's hard. I wouldn't personally, for me, say that like having a lot of eyes on me
is hard.
I'm not complaining
as well.
Yeah.
I'm fucking loving it.
I think it's easy to manage having a lot of eyes on you, especially like most people are going to be positive, and most people, they don't care about you as much as they think you care about you.
Yeah.
As much as you think that they care about you, right? So it's like at the end of the day, having all those eyes on me is not what's hard. What's hard is the fact that I don't have a boss telling me do this, then do this, then do this, then do this. And that's why I'm always saying, damn, I wish I had a manager. I wish I had a financial advisor. I wish I had this. I wish I had that. Someone to keep me on track. Because I'm this 21-year-old kid that it literally has nobody besides like you to ask advice for, and my parents to ask advice for. And they're like, I don't fucking know how social media works. I don't know what you're doing. So it's like, it's not hard in the same way that like a construction worker's job is hard, right? Because that's physical labor. But you don't have to be creative to be a construction worker, especially if you're one of like the hard laborers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're the project manager, maybe you have to be a little creative. But if you're just one of the people who is basically getting told what to do and then you go do it, it's harder than our jobs in the sense that it is more physical labor. But you don't have a ton of people watching you. You don't have the kind of risk or threat of just burning out and then you make no money and then you're a fucking ghost and what do you have to do? Like, what do you go to after that? So it's kind of just this constant like background, like, holy shit, you need to work, you need to do stuff, anxiety. Yeah. That's what's hard about
that's
it.
That's what hit me hard when I got home. Yeah. I had no like fire in me.
Yeah, and it's like, holy fuck, what am I gonna do? If this doesn't work, I gotta make this work. Oh fuck.
Yeah, you know? There's so many people telling me, oh, do this, post a video, whatever. And I was like, I can't, bro. Like, I don't know. But yeah, it's a good life anyway, you know?
Yeah, I think I like it.
Oh, hey, Cal.
You know, I don't have an issue with having to put myself, I'd say it's just more stressful. Mentally stressful. You're kind of you're especially if you get in your own head, you can stress yourself out real easily. And at the end of the day, it's not just like going to the gym and recording it and then money just happens. Like there's way more that goes into it, obviously, or a ton of people would be famous influencers. So but overall I'd choose this job over the construction job any day. Yeah. You know? I'd rather put myself under more risk and more stress and more anxiety and reap the rewards and
enjoy
live,
it, bro.
Yeah, live the life that I want to live. So,
bro, because you mentioned financial advisor. Speaking of financial advisor, I want to touch on. So I bought a car, not a new car, but I bought a car. It's new to me, and I posted about it on Instagram, and I had a lot of people acting like they were my financial advisor and they know what's best for me and my content. He's going to trip on the wires.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, I didn't know you were holding him. It looked like he was stuck behind that thing.
So, yeah, I had a lot of people hit me up saying like, yo, you're a fucking idiot. You could have done so much more with this money and blah, 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 blah. It's like, first of all, you guys don't know
how much you make.
Yeah, you guys don't. I don't disclose how much I make and what kind of situation I'm in. So it's like, and trust me, I have a lot of people telling me shit to do, like people that I trust. So it's just like, it's almost like, come on, man. Like I can do what I want. It's my money. I can do what I want.
Yeah. And that is what most people were saying. Like there was one guy who seemed to be a little bit older and he was saying like, hey, at the end of the day, he can do what he wants with his money. But I just think that it's like a silly decision. And it's like, well, okay. I mean, you can't really be mad at that. It's just what he thinks. But at the same time, it's like kind of just an ignorant statement on his part. But I also had in the true sense of the word.
Like I also had like DMs though saying like, you're a fucking idiot for buying that car. You could have done X.
Okay, well, people like
but that's just fucking dumb, bro.
Yeah, people like that.
And they're probably jealous.
Are probably jealous. If they're like insulting you, then they're probably jealous. The old guy who is like, this is a stupid decision. This is a stupid financial decision, but at the end of the day, it's his money and he can do what he wants. I really don't think he was being malicious. I just don't think he kind of has enough information to really have an opinion on the subject.
Like people that don't like really know you, they just see like a 20-year-old, 100K followers by a fucking range.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. They're like, holy shit.
Yeah. And it does seem like a stupid move, but also, like, another thing is, I remember my old friend used to work at a Sherwin-Williams paint shop, and he said that there was someone who drove up to the paint shop in a Lamborghini, Gallardo, however you pronounce it. It's like $200,000 car. And my friend, Miles, he said, hey, man, I was just wondering, because he was working there, and this guy came in. He said, hey, I was just wondering, what do you do for work? Like, low-key, how much money do you make? And this guy was like, I only make $100,000 a year. I just manage my money right. You know, $100,000 a year is not crazy rich. It's doing well for yourself, but it's not crazy rich. I just manage my money right, and I really like cars. And that's kind of what we're like. I mean, I don't want a yacht, really. I don't want like a private jet. Those are not on the top of my priority list. All I really want in terms of materialism is a fucking Tesla. And I got my Tesla, and now I just want a new Tesla, you know? So I don't really have an expensive taste when it comes to like, I need like a diamond fucking, I need to be dripped out. I need like to wear all this designer. I don't really give a shit about that. I mostly wear Vikal and fucking Young LA. So I don't really walk around a designer. All I really like and care about right now, materialism wise, is just getting that Tesla. So the thing is, I don't think people realize that you don't buy, if I buy a Tesla Model S Plaid, that's like, once you get all the additions to it and pay it, it's like $130,000. I'm not paying that out of my bank account. That is, you're paying that off over the course of 72 months.
Right.
And you pay a down payment, and it probably is going to average out to like $1,500 a month, you know, or maybe $2,000. And like a lot of people can afford that if they budget their money correctly.
Yeah.
Like a lot of adults
Easily.
that like have a stable job could afford that car if that was on the top of their priority list. It's just, to most people, they probably are not all about Teslas the same way I am, you know? So it just happens to be higher in my priority list, where I'm willing to spend that $2,000 a month every month for 6 years. I think it's 6 years.
Yeah, 50 months.
But it's like, if you budget your money correctly, hypothetically, like a lot of fucking people could do that.
Yeah.
A lot of like middle class people could do that.
Yeah.
You know?
I think Eric's about to buy a car.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fucking sick. But because I know you and I are the same. Like, we like designer shit. Like, we got designer bags and stuff like that. Do you feel that when you post with a pic with them or a story with them, do you feel like you're getting people being like, oh, fuck this guy? Like,
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, honestly.
He only cares
I
about
low key feel like a dickhead. You know? But still.
But I feel like I'm the same way. Like, I had a Louis Vuitton duffel bag.
Yeah.
I got that in October when I was in LA. And I didn't post a pic with it or even put on my story for like the longest time.
For months and months, because he's like,
I was scared, bro. I was literally scared.
I wanted this bag, but like, I don't want people to know I got it, because then it seems like a douchey move, you know?
Yeah, and I was like literally scared. And then now I'm like slowly kind of being like, okay,
I don't really care anymore.
Yeah,
bro.
like I slowly introduced like the stuff that I've bought, and then obviously, no one really gives a fuck. So I was just like, I don't know. I felt like uncomfortable showing it.
Yeah, I totally get what you mean, but like, I just don't.
Now
care
you're over
anymore.
it.
Yeah, because I don't know. I just like it. You know, it looks cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If we like it,
that's the ultimate Chad fucking answer. Yeah, I don't care because I like it.
Yeah,
fuck it.
And that's what I need, dude. It's like, fuck it. If I like it, then why not? Why shouldn't I?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I just you know my philosophy.
Yeah, you don't fuck with.
It's not that I don't fuck with designer. Like, yeah, if I had a button in front of me where I could press this button and my closet was full of designer, yeah, I'd press the button. But it's like, for a closet full of designer, I could literally go buy that Tesla.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
I mean, I can't buy a car because I don't have a license, so.
That would make sense. Yeah. So, yeah, but
when I get the license, bro, I'm going to sell all that shit I got, probably.
Yeah. And also, with me, I'm not living in like Dubai where hella people are wearing designer, and it's more of like a status thing there. It's like, I got a girlfriend. I'm not really trying to impress anyone in that way. And
we're chilling.
Yeah, so it's like, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah,
I already have too many clothes. I had to donate a lot of the Young LA clothes that I don't use, just because like I have too many clothes. I'm not going to go spend 10 times the amount I would spend on Young LA when I'm literally getting free clothes. But to each their own. Like, at this point, I don't give a fuck if Sush or Eric wants to go spend money on designer. It's just, for me, I'm going to save that for a car. Because right now, I literally go to bed most nights. This happens most nights, more than 50% of nights. I will go onto Tesla.com, go to Model S, click custom order, customize the car the way that I want it,
look at the price.
and just look at the price tag and be like, I will get this car. Yeah. You know, I mean, technically, I guess I could finance it right now, but it really would be stupid. In my case, it really would be stupid to do that. Or not stupid, it would just be really irresponsible, like super risky. And I like my car right now. I really like my Tesla. It's just, this is like the next thing. And then after that, there is not, like, in my head, you can't go higher. Once you get Tesla Model S Plaid, in my head, you can't go higher. So it's like, to me, that is, from a purely materialistic standpoint, obviously I want money for different reasons. I want to raise a family. I want to be able to put my kids through college, etc. But just on the very materialistic, level, I literally will it'll be 4 a.m. and I'll just be looking at Tesla.com being like, I want this car.
Well, you and I, dude, every time, I feel like cars is like a boys thing. Like, I feel
totally.
I feel like every time we drive, it's like, oh, can this guy beat you? Or what's this guy driving? Or, oh, yo, that's sick. What is that? So it's like,
hey, don't chew that.
What is it doing?
So I feel like cars, it's like it's like a toy, It's something that kids grow up and like, that's what I want to spend my money on,
Yeah, and that is true. girls are more, I'd say
maybe clothing.
Yeah,
clothing,
fashion, stuff like that. Yeah. But with guys, I mean, it's pretty common for guys to want like a nice car. But for me,
yeah, I'm getting a GTR when I get my license.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A Nissan GTR?
Yeah.
You like those?
Yeah.
What color? Maybe like matte black.
Yeah,
the matte black
something like
ones
that.
Sick.
Yeah.
GTRs are dope.
I'm saving up for it now, but like, not.
How much are they?
It depends, bro.
Do they make
really
them new?
Depends.
Do they still make them? Or you gotta get one used.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting one used, bro.
Okay.
Oh, you are? All right. Nissan GTR.
Wait, is your range brand new?
No. It's 2020. It's got 5,000 miles. So practically brand new.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
So I traded in my Mercedes-Benz C-Class because it was a sedan, and I was low-key getting clowned because I'm 6'3", I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
6'3" without shoes. Yeah. It's a small car, dude. Yeah. So I was like, I need to get a bigger car, and even my mom was like, you need to get a bigger car.
It's $113,000
for brand new
2021.
I didn't even know they still make them.
Used for.
You can probably get it for like
$80K, $70K. If it's used and it's old, then
it's not too bad.
You gotta be. I don't know if that's a car that
it's
appreciates,
a good car.
Though.
It's a good car.
Yeah, but the only thing is, if you get it used. Well, no, I mean, if you get it from a dealer used, you still pay it off monthly, right?
Yeah.
That's what I did. Yeah. What am I saying? But
I just need to settle down somewhere, bro.
Yeah, before you get a car, you're not gonna ship a car across the world.
Yeah,
Houston.
He's more LA, dude.
Houston, yeah, I feel like
I guess.
Dude, you go broke. You wouldn't go broke because you lived in Dubai, but you'd be on like Rodeo every weekend, just like going in and out of these stores. Bro,
but if you lived there, the taxes in LA, the taxes in California in general are pretty exorbitantly high.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have federal tax and you have state tax. And then you're just gonna get fucked.
I just need to sort these.
I don't think there's any state tax in Texas at all. There's sales tax, but there's no income tax in Texas.
No, there's not.
And if there's not at all,
no, but the sales tax is high.
Sales tax
because they got to make up for it.
Yeah,
and there's tolls everywhere.
Yeah,
that's how they make their money: tolls and sales tax.
Yeah, but I mean, I'd rather have that than income tax.
Yeah,
honestly,
that's true.
Because income tax is just everything you make. We're gonna fucking take money from it.
Yeah.
Sales tax is just you pay a little bit more for stuff, So I can deal with that.
I'm not looking forward to next April, bro. When that tax season comes around.
Wait, is it next April?
It's April 15th is when taxes are due. This year it was delayed because of.
So it's May 15th now, right?
I don't know what it is. I don't know. I already filed. Shit. I already did my shit. Okay. So. But yeah, man, taxes suck.
Yeah, they do. They do. Dubai has no taxes.
Yeah, Dubai with no income tax. It's fucking insane.
I think I'll settle down there or like LA, bro.
A little bit crazy laws, but we can deal with them maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't want to live there. But
I've never been. But I feel like
I was there for 6 months, bro, and I feel like when I because I went home for a couple of weeks, then I landed. I was there for a week before I came here. But when I landed there, bro, I was just like, fuck, I'm home. Honestly. Like,
damn.
Yeah, you felt at home.
Yeah.
Dude, so what's it like? Like, isn't it just crazy nightlife and because I feel like it's crazy nightlife.
Yeah, I've heard it's fucking crazy when there's no C word, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it's good. Like, there's a lot of parties and stuff. It's like a lot of cool buildings, cars, people.
Yeah, the buildings are beautiful. Cars.
A lot of like business people. Like, you meet so many interesting people, dude. Like, if you go out, you can meet like 20 people rich as fuck doing different things.
Yeah.
It's so good for like networking and like, all that shit.
Yeah.
So
hey, no biting.
As bad as it sounds, bro, I don't like I would much rather be in a room surrounded by wealthy people than surrounded by like normal people.
Well, yeah, of course, because
I feel
that sounded like such a dickbag statement,
but not normal people. But you know what I mean. Like, I would rather, I would rather surround myself with people that are making money rather than people who aren't. Just based, even if they have the same personality.
Yeah.
So,
if they're the same.
Well, no, for me, I would rather surround myself with people that have the personality of being entrepreneurially oriented, that might not have a lot of money, over a room of people
All right. Well, what I said was super superficial, and now you're just like getting into it super detailed.
No. I'm saying I'm rephrasing what you said.
Yeah.
I'd rather have people with a good. Okay, put it this way: I'd rather have people with the right mindset but not a lot of money than people with the wrong mindset that happen to have a lot of money either through generational wealth or whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm talking about rich fucking people and poor people. I'd rather hang out with rich people because they're probably making a lot of money via like entrepreneurship or whatever they're doing. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Because you were saying in Dubai, there's like hella rich people.
Yeah, like I met some crazy people.
Yeah, and like that would be one of the reasons I would want to go there, just so it's so motivating. Because they're so like, because I bet you were there and you were like, dude, fuck, like I want to be like these guys.
Yeah, and I mean, if you surround yourself by people like that, you eventually like there's a higher chance you're gonna like
you surround with people who you will become. You know, like
you guys would see me in 4 weeks. I'm gonna be swole as fuck.
Yeah, but I mean, even hanging around with Max does like a lot of real estate stuff. He does a lot of crypto stuff.
No, it's just like fucking networking, you know?
Yeah. And I mean, I was just thinking, you know, just hanging around with him, I'm like, damn, I could be doing so much more, which obviously I already knew. Yeah. But like that is motivating to me to just get off my ass and do stuff when I hang around with people like that.
Yeah.
So I definitely agree with that. But
yeah, bro. Dubai is a cool place.
There's one more question. This one might be a little bit controversial.
What is it?
Someone wanted us to talk about male privilege.
Oh yeah, that word I don't know what.
Yeah, you don't know what privilege is.
Privilege?
Well, just look up the Swedish. Swedish translation.
Okay, true. Wait, what is it? English to Swedish.
Struggles.
This is an example of my English speaking privilege right now. Privilege. Privilegium.
Well, that
doesn't have.
No, that has no meaning, bro. I don't know. But, all right.
It means like
here.
like you have the upper hand. Like he has
special right or advantage granted.
Yeah, advantage sort of
granted to a particular person or group of people.
Okay.
So do you feel like being a male? Do you feel that because of the penis in between your legs, you have an advantage over females who don't have?
Yes.
I mean, in certain things, you know.
Well, in the industry that you're in the industry that we're in.
Here's the thing.
Yes and no, it's a thing,
bro. But it's not black and white like that. And bro, Jordan Peterson does a really good job of explaining this. But when people like, there's this idea of like the patriarchy that society is built to benefit males and like you're oppressed if you're a woman. But the fact of the matter is that society is built in a way that's based on the amount of work that you put in is basically, I know there's other factors that play in, but the amount of work you put in, that's basically how much you're going to get out of it. And the fact is there's way more men that are willing to devote their lives to making money than there are women. Because a lot of women, they might be in like a very successful this or that, but eventually they get to a certain age, usually around 30, where they really want to bear children. And there's a girl that I'm talking to that she has a really good job, but she even says like, she's always saying that she wants to start a family and stuff. And it's like, damn, I'm not thinking about that as a man. I'm kind of just thinking about like success, making money, etc. So why can't we call that success? Like the idea of wanting to raise a family and like raise kids is another form of success on top of just making money, you know?
Yeah, so, that's true. When I think of success, I think of
just riches.
Yeah.
Riches. But it's like, there's more than one version of success.
There's I mean, like at the end of the day, when you're 70, you're still going to be sitting there like in a chair.
Yeah. Would you rather die alone with a lot of money? Or would you rather die middle class, but you have
family,
children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, whatever. You've passed your genes on to the next generation. Like, there can't really be any better definition of success than that.
No.
I would say with success would be like dying with no, it sounds so corny, but like dying with no regret That's probably
that doesn't sound corny.
Yeah,
that's literally true.
Yeah, but like you just want to die happy.
Yeah, if you died like knowing that you did everything you did, you like
wanted,
everything you wanted, you in your heart wanted, then you're fucking successful.
Yeah,
and then whether or not you do make a lot of money along the way,
it doesn't matter if you didn't want it, you know.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. Like and
but I want fucking money, so.
I mean, but part of the reason
everybody wants money.
Part of the reason
Until
I want money.
Too much.
I feel like part of it is like just comes down to like instinct, you know, like the mother's instinct is always to like be the protector and like, children, and the father's instinct is to like go out and hunt and like provide. So I feel like part of it is like the fatherly instinct to provide. Like we're almost setting ourselves up for, on a subconscious level, we're almost setting ourselves up for like a future family where we know we're going to have to provide. It's just, it used to be fucking going out and hunting, and now it's like making money.
Yeah.
You know? So maybe that plays a role. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe just we just want nice cars. I don't know. Maybe it's both. It's probably both. But I just think that if you're a woman and you want to be as financially successful as a man, you're going to have to compete with men. And men are generally going to be much more fucking competitive than women. So if you want to be the CEO of fucking Amazon, you're going to have to compete with all of these testosterone-fueled men that are like fucking wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Every step of the success ladder all the way up to CEO, and then eventually you're going to have to compete with Jeff Bezos. It's like you're going to have to be the most competitive woman on the planet because just naturally, just genetically, there's more competitive men than there are women, you know, in that sort of way. Like men compete with other men like fucking crazy, but women... No woman is really going to be like flexing her money on like another woman besides for like weird rapper girls. Yeah. And that's just kind of a different story, you know?
Yeah. I get what you mean.
But yeah, male privilege.
What? I don't know if like definitely male privilege is a thing, but I feel like it's like warranted. Like I almost know that I have male privilege, but in the fact that like you said, I need to provide, you know?
Yeah. And I mean,
it's like instinct.
There's a difference between privilege due to merit and just due to genetics, and privilege due to like, oh, society is set up in a way that like oppresses women. It's like, no, I personally don't think that it was set up in order to oppress women. I just think that it's natural that guys are going to be making more money because, for one, their genetic goal is to provide for the family, and two, they're really fucking competitive. And if some other guy's making more money for that than them, they're going to naturally want to compete with that guy. And it happens all the time everywhere. Like you got the testosterone fueling you. I don't think it has anything to do with like this conspiracy to like set up society for thousands of years in a way that like oppresses women. So I think the idea of male privilege is just biological. Like, yeah.
Just an instinct.
Yeah. It's just instinctual, biological, whatever you want to call it. Men are just going to be more financially successful, usually, genetically. It's just the way it is.
Yeah. Bro, we were talking about, because you mentioned providing, but we were talking about providing, and where it's like, when I buy my girlfriend, whatever, I buy her dinner, and then she's like Venmos me and stuff. It's so annoying.
Yeah,
because like I want to provide. Like if you take a girl out on a date, when you take a girl out on a date and you pay, and then the girl like hits you with a Venmo or like a Cash App, it's like, bro, like I'm trying to, like, I don't know. It's almost like I'm not trying to say that I like own you or like I have more money than you. It's literally like I'm trying to provide for you, and and I mean I'm not saying you have to pay. The guy has to pay for everything, but I'm just saying like for little stuff like that when you go to dinner together, it's like you want to provide for her.
Yeah.
And I hate when girls are like, no, don't, like, let me Venmo you.
Yeah.
That's
just
so,
as
I had to literally
like
tell.
if to me it just feels normal to pay, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't really think about it like that.
Yeah, but like that's what but when they Venmo you, it's like you'd be upset, right?
Yeah, I'm like, no. Sometimes
exactly.
Send the money back. I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't be upset. I would just be like, I'm with Hannah, it's different. She wouldn't just like randomly do that, I guess. But if she like went to Venmo me, I'd be like, no, it's fine. Like,
yeah,
I'm in a better position to buy you food or buy you this kind of stuff. Like, don't worry about it. literally all I want is your thanks. Like, as long as you're grateful for what I'm providing for you, then that makes it worth it. Like, as long as you're happy and grateful, then I'm set. I don't need the fucking money back. My money is only used to like make myself and the people that I care about happy. So why the fuck would I want my money back?
Yeah.
You know?
And like Avery, like my girlfriend, she would Venmo me like for the first couple of times, and I literally had to tell her like, you have to stop because it's like so annoying, you know?
Yeah.
So I
guess. Or just send the money back and just be like, listen, you're not going to win this.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But that was funny that you said providing, because I was literally thinking that while we were talking. I was like, do we have to mention that? Because that's just annoying.
Yeah. I mean, that is basically it. Oh, well, I mean, we do have tracking calories. Someone asked, how do I explain to my friends that tracking my calories is not an eating disorder?
Well,
I mean, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's pretty.
It can turn into it. It can turn into it.
Yeah,
I would consider that's what happened to me.
Yeah, same.
But do you think that's from
you
tracking?
had eating disorders, like issues as well?
Yeah. Back in the days when I was like cutting real hard and shit.
Yeah, like super bad binging,
bro. Like I couldn't stop fucking eating.
Yeah,
I don't know if you talked about it on the podcast, but you said something like you could sit up and just fucking eat peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut butter. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
a big hefty jar of it in 2 days, 8,000.
No, but like I couldn't like feel full, you know.
Yeah,
I knew I was full, but like, you know, I just couldn't feel it.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened to him.
That's what happens,
literally,
and it fucking sucks.
Yeah,
and if it happens to people out there, just like, I don't know, just try to stay away from food. You just don't like binge like that.
Yeah,
and, like try to, and it will go away over time.
Is that what happened with you? It kind of
like right now I'm just chilling. Are
you counting calories right now?
No, I haven't counted calories in like, I don't know, half a year.
Okay.
So,
but
or probably more than that. Probably, yeah.
Do you guys think that like the actual act of like tracking calories is what led to the eating disorder, or do you just think?
No, it was just I was just under eating, bro.
Yeah,
I was cutting
because I feel
way
like
too hard.
If this guy, like, I'm gonna assume the guy that's asking this is probably, he's either in a light bulk or a light cut, and he just wants to be methodical about it, which is good, you know. I don't think there's an eating disorder in and of itself with that, because it's like you're just, you know, most of the time
you're just keeping track on what you do.
Yeah, exactly. If people have a hard time bulking, they're usually going to overestimate how many calories they eat, and if they have a hard time losing weight, they're going to underestimate how many calories they eat. So keeping track of them is like the fucking most logical step.
Yeah, to make
and I don't think that's gonna. Yeah, like unless you're like anorexic and you're eating like 1,000 calories a day and tracking it, then that's an eating disorder. But I don't think it's because you're tracking calories. I think that I don't know how to explain that to your friends. Just be like, bro, I'm literally
but I remember when I was like deep into my cut when I was like 16. I was like, oh shit, I got 500 calories left, like little panic attack, whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I just like, bro, it was pretty bad. Like, I think that might have been a little bit because of the counting calories. Because I went so low that it like, you know, my body just couldn't handle it.
Bro, I know what you're saying, dude. I would look at food like a number, bro.
Yeah.
Like I would look at this and be like, okay, this is 280.
Yeah,
so I know
there's
like
something a little bit bigger that is like 280.
Yes.
Like, oh shit, I'd have.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I would literally, I wouldn't care about the taste. I'm kind of now like that, just because it's literally engraved in me. But like, I was just looking at something as a number. Literally, like shopping in the store, check the calories, check the nutrition,
bro.
Everything. And if it was lower cal, just like 10 calories, I would grab that. And it's funny because we were just talking about Greg Doucette, but he actually made a video like 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and it was like, I don't know the title of it, but I'm pretty sure the premise of the video was talking about don't be so strict about calories, like not every calorie counted. And I actually made a funny TikTok where it was like, tell me you have an eating disorder without saying you have an eating disorder. And the joke was like, I went into MyFitnessPal and added in like for sugar-free maple syrup to the exact gram. Mm-hmm. So it was like probably like a 3 calorie difference. But that's some shit that I do is like I weigh out something that's literally a 5 calorie difference. I'll do that because that's how fucked up. Like now I don't really do it anymore. But like when I was like super into counting calories, I'd be like, okay, this little bit of maple syrup is 13 calories, and I need to count it.
Yeah, try to not get to that point.
Yeah, so I would say that right there is maybe not an eating disorder, but
no, I would say I'd say it is. I'd say that's an eating disorder, but that phrase has such negative connotations. It's not an eating disorder in the same way that like anorexia is.
No.
But it's an eating disorder in the sense that no fucking normal person does that. You know?
So
it's a disorder.
True. But then you can go into like no normal person is fucking like,
hey man,
600 calorie deficit when you're getting shredded for a show. Like no normal person.
No, that's true.
So dude, honestly, bodybuilding in itself is just
a whole disorder.
But that's the thing is like,
it's
bro,
the best disorder ever.
Bro, think about all the fat people that like, okay, just go to anywhere, go to any store or anything and go look around. Or bro, literally look, I was looking at it today. I was thinking about it today when I was driving and I was like, damn, that guy's fat. And next car, damn, that guy's fat. Next car, damn, that girl's overweight. Where it's like, bro, think about how many people are overweight. Like seriously, on a scale, overweight, like on a chart, like they are overweight and
FFMI,
and they don't know what is that?
Fat free mass index.
Okay, so they are literally just fat and they don't they don't know, but they don't. Fat. They think it's okay.
Yeah,
and like I don't know. I'm not saying everyone has to have fucking abs, but it's
no, but like it's okay to like.
Are there fat people in Dubai?
Yeah.
Oh,
there's fat people everywhere.
There's a lot in the U.S. I think it's second fattest place in the world.
Yeah,
I think Mexico is first.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. In terms of fat-free mass, but the difference, just to clear it up real quick, have you heard of like body mass index (BMI)? The reason it's kind of fucked is because you or me,
I think everyone knows BMI is retarded.
Yeah, because we would be called obese.
Yeah,
from our body mass index.
I wasn't obese when I was like 13.
Really?
I wasn't like actually obese. I was just like
you were big. You were big.
Yeah, but I wasn't really fat. I just had a little bit of muscle.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, I think
because it's weight to height.
Yeah, it's weight to height. So if it's on muscle weight, it's just a stupid way to measure it. That's why fat-free mass is like how much muscle you have versus how much you weigh versus how tall you are.
Okay.
So it takes
or just body fat percentage, but that's not very accurate.
Well, yeah, either it's kind of the same. I mean, it's like similar.
Yeah.
But the higher your FFMI means like the more muscle with the less fat you have. So if someone has a really low FFMI, I think that means they're like obese as fuck. Either that or they're just like a beanpole, you know, like just tiny. But I mean, that's kind of like the culture now with body positivity and stuff. It's like not saying that it's okay. It's not people saying that it's okay to be like super obese, even though there are some people saying that. It's more so just becoming very, very, very mainstream, where it's like 80+% of people think that it's okay to be like pretty overweight, but not quite obese. And it's like, I mean, loving yourself is important, you know, not being too harsh or hard on yourself is important.
Yeah.
But like
be healthy,
being healthy and
setting a good example for your kids, maybe.
Yeah. And I just don't want to be forced to say, like, call this woman beautiful. Admit that she's beautiful. It's like, no, bro. Like, if I think that she's overweight, if she looks overweight, then there's nothing I can do about that. That's just the way.
Your thought.
That's just it goes into my brain, and I'm like, I don't find that attractive.
Yeah,
it's fucking me. There's some guys that
there are chubby chasers out there.
Yeah, there are guys that like that. They're into that. But
sometimes I'm in moods. Sometimes I get in moods.
Really?
Where I go on like Pornhub and I'm like chubby. BBW.
Actually,
BBW sometimes, chubby. Bro.
Homie types in chubby.
Sometimes. Bro, you know you get in moods, bro.
I don't think I've ever
gotten in the chubby mood.
Chubby in Pornhub, bro. That's like a little, that's
funny as fuck.
Yeah, that's funny.
But, I mean, that's true. There are some guys out there, and I'd say most guys don't really care. Maybe I'm a little bit more of like a perfectionist just because I'm into fitness. Maybe that has something to do with it.
Yeah.
Also, my dad is like, my dad's fat phobic. I'll just say it, bro. He always like when he.
But what is fat phobic, bro?
Okay, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like, he always was very vocal about like the fucking people in this country because he's Australian. And Australia is probably not that much better, but he's biased. And I mean, America is pretty obese. So he'd be like, the people in this country just can't stop eating. It's the sugar, it's the processed oils and blah, blah, blah. And when he would get like overweight, which to him was like 180 pounds, he'd get so down on himself. He'd be like, I need to lose this weight. I need to lose this gut. Like he's always been very conscious about staying slim. And right now he's like, I think he shrunk a little bit. I think he's like 5'8". He's pretty old. Not that old. Shout out to my dad. But I think he's 5'8", 165 now or something like that. So he's pretty thin. Like he's always been pretty conscious of staying thin. And I think I've just picked up on some of that. I don't.
Yeah.
You know?
You can't be fat if you wanted to.
What?
You can't be fat.
I couldn't be fat if I want to. And I just want to say, like, when I see like dudes in the gym that are like overweight, I don't judge them like that. I'm usually thinking in my head, I either don't notice it or I'm like, oh, good on this guy for like getting in the gym and changing it. I'm specifically talking about this feeling on social media of like, it's almost like I'm being forced to think that something is attractive. And it's like, I don't find that attractive in a woman. Like straight up. So
I'm fat phobic in the sense that I'm afraid of being fat. Me personally.
Same.
I'm not afraid of fat people, but I'm afraid of being fat.
Well, yeah. And when I say fat phobic.
No, but I know that there's different like definitions of fat phobic.
I meant more like fat disliking.
Mm-hmm.
But with me, it's not like I would judge a person, especially like someone in the gym, because clearly if they're in the fucking gym, they're trying to make a difference.
Unless they're just fat powerlifter.
That is true.
Wait, do you judge?
Then I will judge
fat powerlifters.
What?
Do you judge fat powerlifters?
He does big time. I mean, for me, it's
I don't judge them. It's just like
he would want to be them.
Yeah,
I mean, I would want to be them.
I would rather look good. I would rather look good and bench 135 than be fat and bench 500.
Yeah, 100.
I'd rather look good and bench 500.
Yeah, okay.
No, but like when I see a fat powerlifter, if they're friendly and shit, like I don't really care, especially with a dude. It's like, I mean, how much am I going to care about another dude's appearance? And if he knows, like, yeah, this doesn't look good, but I don't really care. I just want to get strong as fuck.
Then
go for it. Like, who am I to judge, you know?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But I just wouldn't want to look like that.
And I'm just saying, if I had a preference, like if you had a, like, would you rather, like you can't fucking change it. Fucking be fat and bench 500 or look good and bench 135. It's like, no matter, I had a TikTok about this in the summer. So I got so many people pressed. It's like one of my most viral TikToks. So many people were mad. They were saying, "Oh, I'd rather be strong as fuck. Who cares about looks?" Dude, you're just straight up lying. I feel like
everyone cares about looks.
Yes, dude. I feel like you're either fat or you're like just trying to tell yourself that because
you want to be a good person.
Yeah, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Bro, I got to show you these the comments after it.
Or because like it almost makes you seem like alpha in a way.
To be strong,
no, to say like, oh, I don't care about looks. They think it makes them seem alpha because they're like, oh, bro, I'm 100%. So fucking confident. I'm the man. I don't even care about how I look. I just want to be strong, like a real man,
bro.
But at the end of the day, it's like.
And then like
admit that you want to look good,
bro. And then they're like idiot comments because like the TikTok it had like a picture of, I think it had Eddie Hall or I don't know who it was, maybe Brian Shaw, and like where he was like looking like pretty big but like fat as fuck, obviously because I mean they're strong men, they got to be fat.
But there are some strong men. If you're competing like Hafthor Bjornsson, I think I'm pronouncing his name
he's
right.
A freak.
Yeah. Is it? That's like some Swedish type of
Iceland.
Is it Bjornsson? It's the J with the 2 dots.
Yeah. Something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. He's Iceland.
Okay. Anyway, but the mountain.
Yeah.
He's
he looks good. He looks good. But like most strongmen, because you have to be like the fat helps you leverage like lifting heavy weights. So you have to be fat. So it's like I had a picture of fucking, I don't know who it was, but he was a fat strong man. And then I had a picture of like John Skywalker and Ziz. And then I was like, and the TikTok was like, would you rather be fat as fuck, like train for strength and be fat as fuck, and then or be shredded and be weak as fuck. And the whole point of the TikTok was to be like, would you rather? Which one would you choose? There's no in between. And then there's people commenting like, oh, I would rather look like Larry Wheels. Like, he's strong and shredded. First of all, you don't have Larry Wheels genetics, buddy.
Dude, Larry, bro. I want to get into that a little bit. How good his genetics are. But go on.
He's a fucking freak. You got to understand. And so it's like, no. And dude, you'd be surprised how many people were like, bro, I'd 100% rather be strong. And it's like, dude, I can guarantee you if I gave you a button right now that said shredded sick cunt or fat strong boy, you're fucking picking this every single time, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I will say that it would be a really hard decision to make. I'd still make it, and I'd definitely choose sick cunt, but I would be like, oh, fuck. Like 135, that is rough. I definitely take pride in like, in
think about
in playing the part. Like I know that the way that I look is like a reflection of how strong I am. I like that fact, you know? But at the end of the day, I would say that like the aesthetics matter more, but like...
Because, bro, at that point, just have a home gym. Have a home gym and lift 135, but then when you go out, when you go out, you're just shredded. You go to the beach, bro, you're looking insane.
I guess. But I definitely... If you gave me an in-between button, I'd probably press
there
that one.
There are some people who are like genuinely love being strong.
Yeah.
That's you. But I don't think it's as much people that said they would like rather take the strength than it was because maybe they're insecure or they want to be like the alpha. They want to seem secure. It's like whatever it was. But yeah, that's like my little spiel about like the whole aesthetics versus strength thing. But there's also like people like James who's like pretty fucking aesthetic and then pretty fucking strong. Yeah. So it's like,
I mean, I would definitely choose the in between button.
But you are the in between.
I know.
It's either Brian Shaw, John Skywalker, or be James English. Like that's the in between.
Yeah, but Larry Wheels, I just wanted to get into that, bro. Do you know that he benched 535 for 2 reps when he was 18?
Bro, he's fucking insane, bro.
And he was strict when he was 19. He was strict curling.
No,
not strict curling. Yeah. It's like these old.
Is he natty at the time?
I don't know. Dude, Larry Wheels' genetics aren't natty. Okay, so I don't know what's possible, but all I know is when he was 19, he was cheat curling 315. So yeah, it's a cheat curl, but it's also 315 fucking pounds. Yeah, like that is insane.
I've been looking at those videos, bro. It's fucking nuts.
That is like more impressive to me than some of his current feats of strength.
Yeah,
like 535.
Bro, he was
for
like
2.
teen.
When you're 18, my age, bro, 18 years old.
Wow.
Holy shit! Like younger than Lex. Like imagine someone younger than Lex benching 535 for 2 and not being a fat ass, being literally shredded and jacked.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's the most insane genetics.
Yeah, he has the greatest genetics probably on planet Earth.
For strength, definitely, in my opinion. Like,
bro, he's fucking insane.
I don't know if you guys want to get into this, but can we talk about just like peds in sports? Like in professional sports, because I was just thinking, like
in general,
yeah, bro. Like, there's so many people who think it's impossible to be on gear in like whatever fucking thing you want to,
football or whatever,
NFL, NBA, Olympics, UFC.
Yeah,
I mean, Derek's done videos on it about the UFC guys. It was like top five fighters whose physiques melted after WADA, like. Bro.
WADA is the World Anti-Doping Association. So UFC used to be untested. They wouldn't test for drugs, I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden WADA came in and said, we're going to start testing everyone. And a few of the fighters' physiques turned to shit after that happened.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And you got guys like Nate Diaz who said everybody's on steroids or no one's natural.
Yeah.
Which I honestly think is like probably 95% true. Like, bro, do you think LeBron James is natty?
I don't even fucking know at this point,
LeBron
bro.
James.
I know, dude.
Bro, it's like...
Well, it's like it's just such a completely different playing field that I don't know about. Because the drugs you take for bodybuilding would be so different for the most part than the drugs you would take for something like basketball. Like for basketball, you would... Like Lance Armstrong, when he was doping, I'm pretty sure... Okay, I heard this from my dad, so this might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he was doing something that gave him like super oxygenated blood, where like his blood was so fully fucking saturated with oxygen,
and it like was able, blood doping.
Yeah, it was like able to maintain that amount. That's not some shit you'd really see in bodybuilding, but it's still a PED. Like it's still performance enhancing.
Yeah.
So like LeBron James, he would probably be the type that would take something like Cardarine or something for like endurance
or growth for like
recovery and shit like that. Yeah, he wouldn't be taking like
it's so hard to say though, because there's like freaky people out there. Like
there are freaks. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you're not going to see someone like LeBron taking, trenbolone because Tren is gonna
imagine
like fuck with your cardio. It's gonna fuck with your your lipids, your blood pressure. So,
and there are guys. Yeah. They're sorry to cut you off. There are guys in the NFL who are benching like ridiculous amounts of.
Bro, I saw someone bench like 700 pounds in the
NFL. In a combine.
It was in the gym. But he benched 700 raw.
Like, bro, and I can guarantee you, I know somebody who played D1 football who all the kids, not all of them, obviously, but a lot of the guys who are trying to get in the league in the off season because they don't drug test in the off season, they hopped on cycles.
Yeah.
Like, so these guys, a lot of these guys, I can guarantee you it happens in the league as well. Off season.
I think in the league it might be random drug testing. Because for powerlifting, when I went to Worlds, it wasn't random drug testing up until I won at Nationals. And then as soon as I was qualified to go to Worlds, I had like 8 months to train, and I think they randomly tested me 3 times.
Were you natty at the time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I was like super fucking natty.
Yeah.
I'm going to look it up right now.
Because they literally randomly test you.
Yeah.
So they showed up actually to my like this high school award ceremony called like baccalaureate. And I was in my cap and gown, and I get this call from USAPL, and he's like, "Hey, where are you? I'm at your house." And I'm like, "What the fuck? I'm at my high school right now." So he drove to my high school, and I had to like leave the award ceremony, go into the bathroom, pee into a cup. Yeah. So you don't really have any time to like get something out of your system with that. But I know there's still ways to cheat the system, but random testing is like kind of hard to get around.
Yeah.
So
because you need something out of your system within like minutes.
I looked up, does the NFL drug test in the offseason? And it says the drug testing season closes when the season closes, which means up until Super Bowl week, any player can be tested at any time. Bro, so think about the gains that they make.
Isn't the offseason like...
Offseason is all of summer, winter. I mean, if you didn't make the playoffs, it's pretty much October. The end of November, between December, and then all the way until the end of summer to fall. So
holy shit,
a little bit of winter, or most of winter, spring,
that's like 2
summer.
cycles.
Holy shit.
Yes, bro. So think about all dude, it's just, I'm sorry, these guys are not natty.
Nah.
Okay, in that case,
they're taking shit. They're taking probably growth to like sleep and stuff and recover, and they're just making gains. Like
they're probably just running tests.
Yeah.
Year round until they get to the actual season, and then they just take HCG to get their shit going.
Yeah, bro. And a bunch of these guys, they look pretty fucking nutty. Like a lot of these guys.
What's that guy?
Jacked.
Oh, there was some guy that Lex showed me. He was this black guy, which doesn't really narrow it down. That's like 3/4 of the NFL. But he was, what was his name? He was, dude, he literally could have stepped on stage. Like he was fucking diced and had like really round muscle bellies. He literally looked like a bodybuilder.
Wasn't
like
it a YouTube? Competitor. Wasn't it a YouTube thing?
You guys keep talking. I got to look this up.
Yeah, bro. But
most jacked NFL player.
And I'm trying to think, because who else? Like, what are some famous guys?
I don't really know football, but
yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. Just in
it
general.
might have been Adrian Peterson. Hold on, let me see what this
I don't know if Adrian Peterson was that. He's big, but I don't know if he's like that.
Do you think people in golf take PEDs?
Probably. Like, bro, they could probably be like, bro, golfing hurts your back and shit, so they could be on growth. And the main thing is these guys are professional athletes, so they're making a lot of money, so they can afford growth. So it's like,
easily.
So it's like
right now.
Shit like growth. What else? I mean, like a test space, bro. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Let's see if the PGA even fucking drug test. I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they did, because it's not that much of a. Does PGA drug test?
We're all looking this shit up.
PGA's drug testing policy can be tested through the collection of blood or urine samples.
Oh, and I think
I don't know. This shit says.
Man, I feel fucking stupid right now. Maybe it was Marshawn Lynch. Is he super jacked?
He's jacked, but he's not stage ready, bro.
No. This guy looked fucking nuts.
Yeah, so think about it, bro. There are these guys, and dude, the maybe if they gotten away with it, I'm sure a lot of guys have gotten away with it during the season, bro. Think about like being on Tren or like something that could build aggression and shit like that. Yeah. And I've heard stories from NFL players, like retired NFL players. They would they'd get injured and they go in like the locker room at halftime and they'd get shot up with like, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's Natty or not.
DK Metcalf.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What's that?
He's the player.
Football player.
Oh shit! I was
There's
just
a
fucking
pic.
shredded.
Yeah. There's a
That's
pic.
him on the right, I think.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Looks absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks, and there's some pictures of him running like, but like look at the fucking genetics, like the delt and arm genetics. Like these people are, I mean,
freaks.
yeah,
Freaks.
I do think they're on shit, but like
But
look at
bro,
him standing next to
yeah.
another genetic freak,
Yeah.
and he out freaks him by like
Fuck.
10
That's not
points.
Natty. That's not Natty.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. And he's got some gyno going.
And dude,
Like, I don't
Cam
think
Newton,
so.
bro. Let me just expose. I saw an Under Armour ad of Cam Newton. He's like doing some. He's wearing an Under Armour shirt. He's doing a bunch of stuff. He's got gyno, bro. Like straight up gyno. And I'm like, bro. The peds in professional sports is way more prevalent than people think. And I tried to tell my dad, and my dad was like, nah, no way.
Well, because yeah, people think
they don't want to believe it.
Well, when they think of steroids, when you say peds, they'll be like, what, like steroids? And you're like, well, yeah, like that. They immediately think of like Jay Cutler, like bodybuilder.
Honestly, yeah.
It's like, no, bro. Some people look like doo-doo, and they're just not taking tren or stuff that's going to be super cosmetically, like, it's not going to be aesthetically enhancing, but it's going to be super performance enhancing. Like Carterine's not really going to change the way that you look all that much. It'll like lean you out a bit, but in terms of the endurance it gives you, you took it for a bit, right? Mm-hmm. And you said that the endurance was just like crazy.
Shit ton of volume.
Like you could just stay in the gym and just go and go and go and go. Like obviously,
is it good?
Yeah, it's all right. I mean,
yeah, but it can cause cancer, I think, in
Yeah,
rats.
no way.
Yeah, it causes like tumor growth. So I don't really fuck with it ever. But or like blood doping, yeah, it's not really going to change the way you look. But I mean, if you have more oxygen in your blood, like
you're gonna perform better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's just different types of PEDs for different things. And there's honestly probably stuff that we haven't even heard of. And like growth hormone, just taking growth hormone, yeah, it can change your body fat like your calorie partitioning a little bit, like more muscle, less fat. But for the most part, it's not going to change the way you look the same way a steroid would. So if you take just growth hormone, you're going to recover significantly faster and have stronger tendons and ligaments. But overall, you're not going to look all that different on like a reasonable dose.
Yeah, and think about how hard these guys are training. Like every day, fucking this,
Yeah, it's
that.
different to bodybuilding, bro.
Right.
Yeah, bro.
It's like you can
I
do
mean,
like 2-3 training sessions a day. You know,
like they're doing practices, and then they're having a weightlifting session, and
Yeah.
then they're having a fucking blank session, a stretching, whatever. Like,
well, imagine taking just Carterine plus growth hormone. Imagine being able to do twice the amount of volume in every workout, whether that's sprinting volume, throwing a ball volume. You're able to do twice the amount of stuff and recover twice as fast. Obviously, you can do that the whole off season without being tested. Obviously, that's going to be
out there,
super performance enhancing.
Yeah.
So
I would say like NFL, UFC, probably pretty big. What else? What else is big? What else do you think like PDs are big in? The NFL, UFC, maybe basketball. I don't really know because
basketball is
it's not really.
it's more about technique in basketball.
Yeah. Like you got guys like Kevin Durant.
I mean, in terms of like,
just like a
mainstream, mainstream, it's going to be anything that's like about speed and power. I guess maybe like hockey, but at the same, like
I
how
can
much?
see it though. I can see it.
Like a little bit,
Yeah.
but definitely like NFL. That's super contact sport.
Yeah.
Like wrestling, like Olympic wrestling. Like, did you ever see? I think it was called like Spartacus or some shit. It was some like Greek name. Guys in the comments, you're gonna know what I'm fucking talking about.
Is it the steroid documentary on Netflix?
Yeah. What's it called?
It starts with an I.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it starts with an
My
I.
tongue.
Where the guy literally cheated the race, right?
Hold on.
He took tests and
Steroid documentary.
Netflix.
Icarus.
Yeah, Icarus.
No, but this was about
The Russians.
it was about the Russians. It was about but like a lot of them. And
They all got fucked.
yeah, because they went back and like looked at old samples or something and like did more testing on them or something like that, and
Yeah.
they realized all these fucking guys were doping. And like something that a lot of them were doing was taking like
He's going crazy.
he's
What
going
sport?
crazy. I really hope he doesn't run into this fucking cable and knock the camera over.
I know. That's why I've been staring at him the whole time because I feel like I can't lock him up because he just bark.
Yeah. But it was like a bunch of shit, like sprinting pole vault, like the whole.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh,
Cal! No.
Fuck.
Chill the fuck out, bro. Hey, it's okay. Hey, I'm just gonna
Oh wow.
Holy shit, guys. He's literally jumping around. Put him outside. Put him outside. Fucking idiot.
James is literally just fucking carrying outside.
What an idiot, bro. He's jumping around like a psycho right now. Did he just sprint out there?
He literally went outside. And he was like...
Funny guy. Look
at
him.
2 a.m., bro.
Look at him. Yeah, now he's like sitting at the door. He's like, what?
What I do? Bro.
But yeah, Icarus. Damn, I only have like rudimentary knowledge on all this stuff, but what they did in some of these guys was they like took like Anavar and shit like that and like other orals, and they would like swirl it around in their mouth and then like spit it out, and it would like absorb. Derek made a video on this.
I must have not been paying attention that much to this documentary then.
I don't know if it was this documentary, but Derek was talking about like...
I don't think it was.
With something else that had to do with the Olympics, I think.
Okay.
It was a while ago. It was months ago. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. But they would like swish stuff around their mouth just so it would absorb through their like gum lining. But then they'd spit it out. And apparently... I'm still fucking winded from carrying Cal over.
Fucking cow.
But
it would just...
It like the metabolites when you digest it last way longer with these certain drugs that they took, but the metabolites just from being absorbed through the gums were out within like super fucking fast, like next day fast, something like that. So they would like get drug tested the next day and it would already be out of their system, and it would be stuff that would increase like aggression and performance, like halotestin and shit like that, Anadrol. Shit like that. If you guys want to learn more about this, because I hardly explained it at all, you can watch Derek's vid on it. But
damn, that's hella interesting.
Yeah.
I really want to find the name of the vid, because I feel like I'm doing Derek a disservice by not explaining.
Just go watch every single one of Derek's vid and you'll find
until
it.
you find it. Yeah.
Bro.
Oral steroids.
I think the whatever you're curious or whatever the Netflix documentary was.
I haven't even seen
Icarus.
that, bro.
Icarus.
Icarus. So I guess the guy. So it's like the first half is they talk about the Russian.
Found
and
it.
Oh, what's the video called?
So it's called The Duchess Cocktail: How Oral, Tren, Anavar, and Primobolan Were Used at the Olympics.
All right. Well, there you guys go. Go ahead and watch that. But in the Icarus, so they actually found the Russian like PED boy, like the guy who I think supplied the PEDs to the Russian Olympics, something like that, or he was the coach. I don't really know. They found him. They talked about how he did it, and then this guy documented him cheating a race, a bicycle race. He was like taking tests, and he was cheating the piss tests.
How?
And I think what he did was they just took a shit ton of samples before. Dude, I would have to rewatch it. I honestly have no clue. But he cheated the piss tests. You still have to have really good genetics, but he didn't win. But he did like all these natty races before, and then he did like all the same races the next year while he was on like gear on test, and he was like obviously blew his old self out of the water. He still didn't like do as well. Like he didn't win the races, but like he literally documented him cheating these races because like he had this Russian guy who was like teaching him how to get rid of how to cheat the test. I don't know. You guys got to go watch it, but I don't know if it's still on Netflix because you know how Netflix is. They're weird. But yeah, go watch that shit. That's just kind of crazy.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
Yeah.
But anyway, do you guys have anything else to talk about? Any concerns to clear up? All right, if you guys made it to the end of this video, comment.
The end of this pod.
Yeah, the end of this pod. Comment Swedish fish. That's one of the options.
Or big lips.
Or
We'll give you three
lips.
options.
Wow.
Big lips.
Or olive foreskin.
Yeah.
That's another one.
Go ahead and comment
You
all
guys are
that.
gonna get so many comments now.
I know.
Boost
But anyway.
the algo. We love you guys, and thank you guys for tuning into this episode. It is 2 a.m. So
I'm tired of this shit. That's why I'm being like,
yeah, I'm a little bit tired as well. Maybe we should film these a little earlier so we're not as tired.
Yeah, that's a really
at
good
the end.
idea. Hey, I'm just glad we're filming them on a Wednesday night, not a Thursday night.
True.
So I can chill. But thanks for joining us, Oliver.
Yeah, thank you for fucking coming on the pod, man.
no, of course.
And
I
guys,
don't know how to say it, but like, good being here, you know.
Yeah.
That's how you say it.
That's how you say it. That's how we say it here in the States. Make sure you guys are looking out for Vikal, because that's just going to be heat, and you don't want to miss that drop, because that's just going to be reselling on eBay for like $500.
Yeah, like the turkesterone.
Do you think it actually will?
No, but I think the first gen stringers down the line, like if we
like
if we grow Vikal
framed in like a big.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell mine in 5 years.
I think
I'm gonna sell mine for $1K.
Yeah, people.
Swoosh sweat on it. Swoosh.
Oh, you could get a lot more than 1K from some weirdos out there. But anyway, thank you all for watching.
And we'll wait, fuck, we forgot to say this in the beginning.
What's up?
Fucking subscribe.
Oh shit!
A lot of you guys aren't subscribed.
Should I just cut this part out and put it at the beginning?
Subscribe,
bro. How are we getting 100,000 average views, even more, on our videos?
How many subs do you have?
And we have like 34,000.
Nah, come on, boys.
Subscribe right now. We filmed this at the end of the video.
Subscribe.
We filmed this at the end of the video, but we're putting this in the beginning. Subscribe right now. Right freaking now. All right, see ya.
All right, bye.
Bye.